we've resumed our classes since we have dismissed it for a while, and we've resumed our classes, and today I'll be starting class 7 physics, and the topic for today is magnetism. I know that I have done one class with the basic introduction of magnetism, but I'm not sure, I just want to go with the flow. So what I decided today is I'm going to repeat it, I'm going to do the introduction part again, and then we'll continue the classes. Okay? So hope you all enjoyed your stay for a while, and I hope you all did your test fine. So let's begin the class. Class 7 physics, and we started with magnetism. And before we start what is magnetism, let's know what is magnet. So what is a magnet? So magnet, basically you all know magnet is any substance, isn't it? Magnet is any substance that attracts iron or steel. Okay, so generally it's iron. So what is a magnet? Magnet is any material that attracts iron or steel. And as you can see over here, magnet, as we discussed this earlier, magnet was first discovered in a place called Magnesia in Greece. Okay, so therefore the name magnet. Okay, magnet was first discovered in Magnesia, which is in Greece, and therefore the name was changed. The name was given the magnet to the substance. But initially it was called magnetite, and it is also known as lodestone. Okay, a lodestone, Lodestone, lodestone. So lodestone or magnetite is a natural occurring magnet. That means these are the kind of magnets which are formed in the nature. Before the discovery of this magnetite or lodestone, nobody had any idea about magnets. So once they discovered the magnetite and then its properties, then later it was changed to, from magnetite it was changed to magnets. Okay, and the natural occurring magnet is a lodestone. Now, what is a magnet? Further discussing about it, as we said, magnet is anything that attracts iron or steel. A magnetic field now is the area around a magnet where a magnetic force can act. Now, say if this is a magnet, I'm not going to take the whole thing. Say this is a magnet, the small one is a magnet. Now if I place it on the table, okay, if I place it somewhere else, what will happen is you bring an iron nail and you keep it over here. Okay, you keep it at a distance. There will be no attraction. You bring it closer, no attraction. Now bring it closer, you might feel a little bit of attraction, and then you might feel the attraction. As you bring it closer, what will happen? You start feeling the attraction between the magnet and the iron or steel. Okay, so when it was at a certain distance, there was no attraction, isn't it? The magnet did not attract the iron. But as you brought it closer, it started getting attracted to the magnet. So a certain reason, okay, this force of the magnet will act to a particular reason. It will not be everywhere. If I give a magnet and you keep the iron nail there, it will not be attractive. That means you have to bring it closer. So the force of this magnet acts only on a particular area. Okay, that through which the area, through whatever area it covers, is called magnetic field, to which the iron can be attracted by the magnet. So what is your magnetic strength? Sorry, it got disconnected. So, okay, a magnetic field is the area around a magnet where magnetic force can be felt. Now, as you know, all magnets have two poles. Okay, you know this, isn't it? You know this very well. Magnets has two poles. One is north pole and the other one is south pole. All metals are not attracted to magnets. That means aluminum or silver or any other metal that you bring, it will not be attracted to magnets. Only iron and steel gets attracted to magnets. Magnets can occur naturally or now since it has been discovered already, now there are artificial magnets also, which are also known as man-made magnets. Magnets can be permanent or temporary. So artificial magnets are temporary, and the man-made magnets can be temporary, and the natural occurring magnets like lodestone, they are permanent. And the last part is the same that we discussed. So now important terms. So as we say, there are two types of magnets. One is natural, the other one is artificial. So you know very well what do you mean by natural. Natural means which are found in nature. And the best example is lodestone, which was first discovered in magnesium. Okay. And the other one is artificial magnets, which are also known as man-made magnets. So most of you know, most of you have done that experiment, or you've seen those horseshoe also, isn't it? The horseshoe, those are artificial magnets. Now magnetic dipole is also here. It says an arrangement of two magnetic poles of equal and opposite strength separated by a finite distance is called a magnetic pole or a bar magnet. The two magnetic poles of dipole are north pole and south pole. So you've seen, I don't know, I didn't have an example here. So see, the north pole and the south pole are separated by a certain distance. Okay, the north pole and the south pole exist at the ends. Okay, they exist at the ends. You cannot say that you have north pole here or somewhere here unless you break it. So if it's solid, if it's a bar, if it's solid, unless broken, you have north pole at one end and south pole at the other end. Okay. So when you say it is called your magnetic dipole, that is arrangement of two magnetic poles of equal and opposite strength separated by a finite distance. This is your magnetic dipole. Okay. Now, properties of magnet, we discussed this already. What are the properties of magnets? The first one is magnetic field. What is magnetic field? The reason in which the magnetic force can act or can be felt is your magnetic field. So a magnet, this is basically more than property, it is the history itself. So we're not going to discuss this. We'll just discuss the last part. The attraction or repulsion of magnetic materials is called magnetism. That means the attraction or repulsion of magnetic materials is called magnetism. So what is magnetism? Magnetism is the property of the magnet of attraction or repulsion. So you know, if you bring the two poles together, what will happen? The magnets will repel. And if you bring the unlike poles together, they will attract. Okay. So let's discuss what is magnetism. Magnetism is a force of attraction or repulsion that acts as a distance. Okay. It is due to magnetic field, which is caused by moving electrically charged particles or is inherent in magnetic substance such as magnets. So what is magnetism? Magnetism is a property of magnets due to which there is a force of attraction or repulsion. And why is there attraction or repulsion? It is because of the magnetic field. Okay, it is basically because of the magnetic field, which is because of the charged particles, which we will be discussing more in detail later. So we discussed this already, and remember this. All planets, including Sun, have a magnetic north pole and south pole. So you know, Earth has two poles. One is north pole and south pole. So all the planets, including Earth, okay, and Sun, they all act like a big, gigantic magnets. So we'll stop here and we'll continue the classes in the next class. Okay. So we've just done with the introduction. Thank you and have a good day.